Students, let's solve some examples of partnership from the textbook page number 66. The first example is displayed on your screen now. Jelum and Atharva invested rupees 2100 and rupees 2800 respectively and started a business. They made a profit of rupees 3500. How would it be shared? How should it be shared? Now we have two boys here, right? Jelum and Atharva, and they have invested rupees 2100 and rupees 2800 respectively. Atharva has invested rupees 2800 and Jelum has invested rupees 2100 to start a business. After doing business, they have made a profit of rupees 3500. We are asked to find out the share of the profit. Now, we cannot share the profit equally, right? Can we share the profit equally? No, because when investing money, they have not equally invested. One person has invested more, one person has invested less. So we have to think about it, and while sharing the profit, we have to share it according to the percentage. Yes. So before sharing the percentage, we have to first find out the ratio of their investment, and depending on the ratio of their investment, the ratio of the share will be decided. Clear? Now investment ratio is found like 2100 is to 2800. 2100 was the money invested by Jelum and 2800 was the money invested by Atharva. Therefore, 2100 upon 2800 is equal to 3 upon 4. Simple as that. Table of 7. 7 3s is 21, 7 4s is 28. 3:4 becomes the proportion of investment of Jelum and Atharva. That means out of the total amount before doing the business, when they had invested the money, 3 parts of the invested amount was given by Jelum and 4 parts of the invested amount was given by Atharva. Now we will decide the amount to be shared of the profit. Let's see how. With the help of this ratio 3:4, we take a variable x. Okay, we take a variable x. Let Jelum's profit be 3x and that of Atharva be 4x. Since Jelum's proportion was 3 and Atharva's proportion was 4, we are just adding x to it. We are just giving x to it. So 3x plus 4x is the total profit. Now what is the profit amount? The amount of profit is rupees 3500. Therefore 3x plus 4x is equal to 3500. Having same variables, 3x plus 4x will give you like 3 apples plus 4 apples is equal to 7 apples. So 3x plus 4x is equal to 7x. 3500 is kept same. So 7x is equal to 3500. Now dividing both sides by 7, we get x is equal to 500. 3500 upon 7 will give you 500. With the help of the value of x, we will find out 3x and 4x. So value of 3x becomes 3 multiplied by 500 is equal to 1500 rupees. And value of 4x becomes 4 multiplied by 500 is equal to 2000 rupees. According to the ratio of investment, the share of the profit is always distributed. That is the distribution of the share. Clear? Therefore, the amount gained by the person Jelum is rupees 1500 and the amount gained by Atharva is rupees 2000. This was their profit. Now let's discuss another example from textbook page number 67. Abdul, Sejal and Soham each gave Saili 30 rupees, 70 rupees and 50 rupees respectively. There are three people here, Abdul, Sejal and Soham. They have given the fourth person, Saili. Okay, three people giving money to the fourth person, Saili. That is, Abdul has given 30 rupees, Sejal has given 70 rupees and Soham has given 50 rupees altogether to Saili. Now, Saili puts in 150 rupees. Taking this money from Abdul, Sejal and Soham, Saili again puts 150 rupees and bought paper, colors, etc. Together they made greeting cards and sold them all. If they made a total profit of rupees 420, what was each one's share in profit? Students, see the example carefully. Abdul, Sejal and Soham, their total amount becomes 30 rupees plus 70 rupees plus 50 rupees. So that is coming 150 rupees. Okay, so 150 rupees is distributed by Abdul, Sejal and Soham, contributed by these three people. And Saili contributes rupees 150. So out of the total money investment, 50% amount is contributed by simply Saili and 50% of amount is contributed by three people, Abdul, Sejal and Soham. So whenever we want to distribute their share, out of the entire share we have to distribute 50% to simply Saili and remaining 50% depending on their ratio to Abdul, Sejal and Soham. Let's see how. The capital invested by all four was rupees 300. Yes, total amount becomes rupees 300. That is 30 plus 70 plus 50 plus 150. Now, of these, Saili has invested 150 rupees. That is half of the capital. The total profit was rupees 420. So, Saili's profit was half of that. Out of the total profit 420. Since Saili has invested 50% amount, so when taking the share also, Saili will take 50%, right? So 50% of 420 becomes 210. So 210 rupees share is just given to Saili. Remaining part is 210 we have to distribute in three people, Abdul, Sejal and Soham. For this, we will do the ratio of 3:7:5. Clear? Now, Abdul, Sejal and Soham's investment is 30 rupees, 70 rupees and 50 rupees. The proportion is 30:70:50. That is 3:7:5. Just removing 0 from all these numbers, 3:7:5 is the ratio. Their share of the profit is altogether 210. We have to distribute 210 rupees among these three people. Taking the variable k, 3k plus 7k plus 5k is equal to the total number. Now we will not consider 420 since we have given 50% to Saili and remaining 50% is 210. So we will take 3k plus 4k plus 5k is equal to 210. 3k plus 7k plus 5k becomes 15k. Clear? So 15k is equal to 210. Dividing both sides by 15, we get k is equal to 14. 210 upon 15 will give you 14. So the answer of k is 14. With the help of k, we will find out 3k. So 3k is equal to 3 multiplied by 14 is equal to 42 rupees. With the help of k, we will find out the value of 7k. 7 multiplied by 14 is equal to 98 rupees. And 5k is equal to 5 multiplied by 14 is equal to 70 rupees. Thus, amount taken by Abdul, the profit earned by Abdul is 42 rupees. Profit earned by Sejal is 98 rupees and profit earned by Soham is 70 rupees. What is the profit of Saili? Saili's profit is 210. Thank you.